Hey guys, welcome back to Freshman Weekenders YouTube channel. Today we're here at Busch Gardens in Tampa, Florida. And today we are here for an animal encounter. Today we're gonna meet with some sloths. It's gonna be a ton of fun, so make sure you stick around, check it out, hit that subscribe button, and let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so you may have noticed that we are currently walking, hustling. We're running late. We
are running late.
We had other plans this morning. Thought we had 30 extra minutes than we do, and we're 5 minutes late to our 15-minute early check-in, so hopefully they still let us check in.
All right, guys, like Lewis said, we are here in Busch Gardens today. Super excited to be here. It is a hot one. And this man has me running through the park because we're late, all that being said. The sloth encounter, I don't know how much it is. Lewis can tell you about that in terms of price, but I'm excited. Lewis is very excited about the sloths because they are a slow animal and they won't eat them. So there's that. Lewis likes all the slow animals. I like the ones that eat your face. There you go. All right, as soon as we sit down and checked in, I'll let you guys know.
So that is where we're heading. This is the Animal Interactions and Tours meetup place here in Nairobi, directly across from the train station. We're gonna go ahead and go in here and get checked in. All right, so they do supply drinking water here at least, so we're gonna get some water, kind of try to cool off in the 2 minutes we got before we go on our tour.
So, bonus pro tip. Show up on time. Ask your spouse, hey, what time was the tour?
Well, but they did say that at least this tour is air conditioned, so I'm super excited about that. In addition to the water, of course, they do provide this little, fanned area, so it's shaded and fanned. Gives us a little bit of an opportunity to cool down here.
I feel like a snow cone. It's linked down below where we did the safaris here in Getty. Serengeti Safari, I think is what it's called. We were here last time. All right, let's go.
Yeah, and so as far as cost goes, this is one of the, I'd say it's kind of mid-range as far as animal interactions go here, but it is fairly expensive still. I think it was $80 with our pass holder discount. Now then by the time they add on sales tax and also the whatever random upcharge fee, there's like 5% on everything in Busch Gardens, which drives me nuts. Total, we ended up spending $188 for the two of us.
That's how much I owe you for this? I forgot about that.
Yeah, we talked about that.
No, we did. I forgot.
Not cheap, but it should be a lot of fun. I really enjoy sloths, just like tortoises. I kind of like the slower animals that aren't going to rip my face off. So, although maybe a sloth could, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. And so on the way in, we see a red-tailed lemur.
I think it's not red tail. I think it's just red lemur.
It's just a red lemur. Yeah. Okay, but there's a couple of those guys hanging out. I'm gonna go back here with the reptiles. Go past Christine's favorite animals, the snakes.
Don't like them.
They're taking us on quite the tour of the Little Animal Connection Center. So there's the sloth. I wonder if that's one of the ones we're gonna get to see. Lorenzo, I guess so. Into the aforementioned promised air conditioning.
I'm gonna have Sam do some of his talking, and I am going to do his training.
He's about 9 years old. Does anyone know how long a sloth lives? Any guesses?
Longer than 9.
That is correct.
I would say really old, like 90.
I wish. I think Harry over there might reach that one day. I'm putting that up.
20?
Just don't quote me on that.
Okay.
Yeah, so a really, really lucky sloth will reach the age of 20. They tend to live a lot longer. So you see them definitely past 20. You actually have one of the top 5 oldest sloths.
Oh, wow.
So that happened. So moving slower. Their digestion is really slow. This food that Alex is feeding him right now is going to take 3 weeks to a month to digest.
Oh my goodness.
We'll poop it out, in a month from now.
Wow.
So like Halloween.
Correct.
Oh my gosh.
Well, how often do they eat then?
So we feed them every day.
Oh,
And generally speaking, out in the wild, their diet isn't going to be highly nutritious. It's just leafy green.
So I know what are like the primary predators? Like I know deforestation is like a big thing.
So
But
I'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah.
That is a huge problem.
Yeah.
So primary predators, any guesses?
It's
okay.
I mean, what?
Think of like a big cat.
Like a jaguar or like a panther? Yeah.
Yep.
We're able to do some pictures with Coda here. We're not gonna do any touches, just because he's not super used to it, but our next sloth we should be able to do touches.
All right, so Christine's gonna go in there.
Hi, bro. You take a selfie?
Yeah, so you'll notice it dripping more and more. It's always gonna scratch. Uh-oh, it's scratched.
Yeah, you see, you go, butt scratch down.
Okay, you just keep your paws to yourself. That's all I ask.
He likes it. He's like, let me fresh it.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah.
It's the blue hair. Is that what it is?
He's pretty important.
Huh? So cute.
Everything upside down. Even
Pretty.
our softness,
Your turn.
and that helps
Yeah.
them not
Will you take my picture with him?
Yeah, no, when they're eating. Their body's not used to it.
That's good.
That's perfect. He like raised his
He's
hand.
like, yeah, it's perfect. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be
All
great.
right, cool. Thank you.
That's awesome. He's like, but there's snacks.
So this right here is Harry. Harry. Harry is arguably the most famous sloth you guys are ever gonna meet.
Oh.
And I don't say that lightly. He has been on news stations. He's been on TV talk shows. Yeah, he's been on Johnny Carson. He has been here for most of his life. He's been doing so much for sloths as well.
Hi. Oh, he's
Same
like,
exact thing,
kind of feels like
pretty
Liberty,
much.
our dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah, we'll have them come into the building, hang out with him for a little bit. It's typically whenever we have our like
So cute.
concert series, they hear about Harry and they
I like Harry. I'd keep him. Aw, that's cute.
Does anyone have any questions?
He's adorable. I'm assuming they don't make good pets.
So that's a great question.
Yeah, he's not
Oh, he's
chewing.
not?
Yeah.
There are multiple reasons. He's still chewing.
Oh,
Oh, is he? Okay.
all right.
Okay.
He is super soft.
Yeah.
All right.
Good. I got you some good
All
ones.
right. Thank
He's
you.
cute. All right. We'll take a
You guys
selfie.
want to like a picture together?
No, I'm all right. Thank you.
You're like, I just want one with Harry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay. We have not. It's all right. We've been together for 10 years at this point. Would you mind taking my picture if it's okay with him?
exactly.
No, he's adorable.
Looks like a bigger.
So that was a ton of fun. What do you think?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed meeting Harry T Sloth. I think he stole the show there with his little old man vibes, and
He loved the little crunchy foods. His favorite food are grapes, though. So there you go.
yeah. So his favorite food was grapes. The other one I can't remember.
Coda.
Okay, Coda's favorite food was hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, can't beat that. So, all intents and purposes, I think this tour is super cool. You really get to get up close to them. You can tell the keepers really care about their animals, and Steve and Alex did a great job. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, it's about 30 minutes, I would say, total from start to finish, because it is
Well,
currently
what time is it?
3:30 now. So I would say maybe like 45 minutes. Not bad though. So all that being said, here's the list of the pro tips.
All right, guys. So here are your pro tips for a sloth insider tour. I'd say number one is definitely make sure that you get there in time. They want you there 15 minutes early to check in, so make sure you arrive 15 minutes early, and that is in the Nairobi animal section. So look for the animal encounters building. Pro tip number two is they do have a place here inside the building where you can drop your bags, your larger items, so you don't have to carry them around while you're visiting with the sloths. And if you have anything that they're going to grab or anything like that, you can put those to the side. And pro tip number three is obviously you are close to an animal. These are wild animals. They're kind of domesticated at this point, but you definitely want to pay attention to what the handlers are saying and make sure that you follow all the instructions to keep yourself and the animal safe. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Remember, hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. Really help us out. With that being said, we're out of here. We'll see you next weekend.
Bye.
Hey guys, welcome back to Weekend. All right, guys. So here are your pro tips for sloth animal encounters. Was this Sloth Insider? I think it was Sloth Insider.
Or well, I don't know. Look at them tickets.